How faithful is the Lord. I was right at the end of 3:12 here, getting ready to come in when Tom called and asked if I could bring a short communion word. And, I asked the Lord that it would be His words that He would give me, and I was kind of concerned as what was going on because it wasn't really lining up with what was coming today. But Bonnie, what you brought, it's just a real confirmation. If we go to James chapter 3, verses 4 through 10. Behold, the ships also, though they are great and are driven by strong winds, are still directed by a very small rudder, wherever the inclination of the pilot desires. So also the tongue is a small part of the body, and yet it boasts of great things. Behold, how great a forest is set aflame by such a small fire. And the tongue is a fire, the very world of iniquity. The tongue is set among our members as that which defiles the entire body, and sets on fire the course of our life, and is set on fire by hell. For every species of beasts and birds, of reptiles and creatures of the sea is tamed, and has been tamed by the human race. But no one can tame the tongue. It is a restless evil and full of deadly poison. With it we bless our Lord and Father, and with it we curse men who have been made in the likeness of God. From the same mouth come both blessing and cursing. My brethren, these things ought not to be this way. I read somewhere this past week that complaining is at an epidemic proportion. Right now, people are complaining more and more. And I thought, well, boy, that's not news. Look back to Israel. When they came out of Egypt, there was a mixed multitude with them. Hangers-on that came out, hoping for a better life. As they wandered through the desert, they started chirping in the ears of the Israelites, murmuring. This is what the Lord thinks of that. Numbers 11:1 says, Now it came about in the month of the second year, in the second month, on the 20th of the month. I'm sorry, that's the wrong verse. Now the people became like those who complain of adversity, and in hearing of the Lord. And when the Lord heard it, his anger was kindled, and the fire of the Lord burned among them and consumed some of them on the outskirts of the camp. Life and death in the power of the tongue. How we speak to one another, how we speak to our spouses, how we speak about members of our body, how we speak about people we work with, people we know. As Bonnie said, we're accountable for that before the Lord. And that can be a very frightful proposition. So there has to be owning it, being accountable to it, coming to that place of making amends where that is broken. As we come to the table, this is the Lord's table, the communion, the koinonia, which is a Greek word for fellowship. And it's so multifaceted. Fellowship, koinonia is fellowship, participation, communion. It talks about, one of the definitions is intercourse. Not sexual intercourse, but that closeness, that coming together as one. Marlene spoke about. It's no longer me, I, me, I. It's we. it's us. And again, we know that starts in our home. And I know that I don't have that strength to make that happen in my home. I have to give it to the Lord. Coming to that place of realizing there is nothing good inside of us. We have no capacity in ourselves to say, I'm going to change, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, because you know what? We go right around in a circle back to where we were before. So, I know this isn't about us, but Sue, forgive me. It's up to us as men to make that place in our homes. It's the accountability of that is on us. And we have to find a way to bring our spouses to the Lord every day, and ourselves. If we don't, again, that's that accountability as men that we're called to. And we're going to have to give account to the Lord to that. What did you do with what I gave you? But the beauty is that we can turn at any moment, at any time. His hand is outstretched to us. Will we take it? Will we grab it? Or will we continue to go our own way? Could those who are in charge of passing out the elements please come up and pass this out?